Well, hello. It is your good friend. It is your pal. It is your compadre, as sometimes I say. Sometimes I don't say that, and other times I do say that. But today I have said that. And as Celine Dion would sing, that's the way it is, I suppose. And what is it? It is January 29th. Is that right? Anyone? Anyone? Is it January 29th? I think it's January 29th. And I just spilled my horrible tasting diet soda. I guess they don't call it diet soda anymore. It has a new term, and that term is now, what is it? It's zero sugar on most of these beverages. It leaves that weird aftertaste. Do you find that? I know a lot of people love Diet Coke. Jen is a big fan of Diet Coke. Loves the Diet Coke, but I just find that all these Diet Colas. What about you, Amanda? You like Diet Cola?
So I don't like Diet Cola, but for whatever reason, I like the Coca-Cola Life, which is like
I don't know what that is.
It's less sugar.
Less sugar, but there is some sugar.
Yeah,
because you need the sugar.
Cane sugar.
Oh,
Like
pure
it's
cane,
real
so it's
sugar.
good stuff.
So
That's
I
not like
like
corn
that.
syrup. Okay, cool.
But I'm not like a diet soda girl.
Okay, cool. January 57th. I like your style, Katie. That's awesome. And then Casey, do you like diet soda?
Absolutely not.
She said absolutely not. Yeah, it just leaves this terrible kind of chemically taste, and I know people tell me you can't be drinking soda anyways. But yeah, anything that like uses these artificial sweeteners, it's just horrible. I try to drink it. I mean, Diet Sunkist or Sunkist Zero Sugar is like, it's not so bad, I guess. I know like Audrey has recommended, there's like these like weird pop things or whatever, Amanda, that like they're like substitutes or whatever. I forget what they're called.
Oh yeah,
What's
Ollie
Poppies? Yeah. So I'm just I just can't get my head around that stuff. So there you go. Oh, we got kind of a really cool record coming up tonight. This is Metallica Molten Rock. It is a boot that actually sounds pretty damn good. And it is from Chicago and April 20th with Cliff Burton. So that's coming up a little later in the show. So really cool record. It's a 2 LP, and everything from battery to hit the lights, and then some kind of some bonus tracks on the end of the record too that I'd actually never heard of by called Killing Time and Let It Loose. So anyways, that's a record we'll have coming up a little later, but I just kind of wanted to spotlight it a little bit to begin the show. And yeah, so I'm going to take a drink of my untasty soda. And congratulations to the Coca-Cola company for making an inferior drink that I've decided to drink for some reason. I'm probably just better off drinking the regular Sprite. At least that's the way I look at it. You just can't like the starting bid on the Metallica will be 99, Tom. Good question though. That'll be 99 when the time comes. So, but I appreciate that. Also, Tom, I saw you came in and got some cassettes today. So very nice. Amanda just put out some cassettes, and she has a video ready to go. We just need to get it posted. But there were some cassettes that we put out locally here for the store. Plus, we've been putting out more 45s and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there you go. All right. And then, I was ranting about these diet sodas and stuff. Yeah. But so what's the worst diet soda you've ever drank or drunk or whatever the correct grammar would be, Amanda? You're like, oh, this is disgusting.
I don't like Pepsi.
So Pepsi? Diet Pepsi
is extra bad because I don't like it in general. So
you don't like Pepsi?
No.
See, this is why sometimes we clash a little bit. Because I'm a Pepsi guy. Yeah. One thing that you'll find is all the best restaurants, at least when it comes to like pizza places and whatever, they serve Pepsi. I would take that Pepsi challenge with anybody out there. So
just got rid of their Pepsi.
I know, I saw that. That's a sin. Just like when Burger King got rid of their Pepsi. And who else? But you love Dr. Pepper. The kids love Dr. Pepper.
Yes. So
Audrey loved Dr. Pepper. My niece, who's the same age as you, loves Dr. Pepper. I've had Dr. Pepper. It's good. I should have gotten a Dr. Pepper since we've got like 18,000 cans in there. So.
Oh, we drink them fast.
Yeah, I know. Chugging them down. Anyway, so there you go. All right. Let me say hi to everybody, and then we'll get the diet root beer. I guess if you had to like Richard, if you had to go after diet root beer, I guess that would be kind of maybe one of the best of the bad bunch. I guess I'd say. I do agree. Diet Pepsi is horrible. I would rather drink Diet Coke than Diet Pepsi, but I would also rather drink Pepsi than. Oh, are you taunting me with a cracking open a Dr. Pepper? You are, aren't you? Amanda's over here taunting me. I kind of love it, but still, I'm jealous. So there you go, Manuel. I'm going to respectfully disagree with you on that. I would take the Pepsi challenge with you any day, and then Pepsi will win. I was going to say Coke will win. And I almost. Anyways, there you go. Anna is with us tonight. Anna, how you doing? Good to see you. Tito, how you doing? Good to see you again. Cool. Katie joining us. Adam as well. Very nice. James, Tom. Hey, Tom. How you doing, Katie? Oh, January 57th, I guess. Rebecca. There you go. Chris and Rebecca are here tonight. So how you guys doing? You know, hope things are, nothing but the best to Rebecca and Chris, who are going through a little bit of an adventure that life throws you curveballs, right? And unless you're that one guy from Major League, you got to adapt and, I guess hit them as best you can, I suppose. So hopefully there'll be a crushing 3-run home run here for Chris soon. Scott, how you doing? We are kids in general. We are definitely kids. Tito hanging out with us. Michael, Paul, good to see you. And then, is it Happy Chinese Year? Oh, very nice. The Wood Snake. Uh-oh. Peyton, how you doing? Herver, good to see you as well. Richard, very nice. Jorge, Brian, good to see you. I got a record for Brian here. I'm going to pull here in just a second, one that you were looking for. I'll pull that in just 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I know Tom is hanging out with us. Rich as well. Dr. Pepper Diet, Herver says. No. Rich is just making fun of us now with Tab. Put it on my tab. That's like an 80s reference to Marty McFly going into the soda shop and give me a tab. How can I give you a tab? Does Tab still exist? Have you ever heard of the drink Tab, Amanda? Okay, well, there you go. It's probably dead and gone. I am saying Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's awesome. Gregory, your pop culture reference game is sublime, my friend. That's fantastic. Start with Diet Dr. Pepper. It's the easiest. See, I'm looking at this drink, and Amanda, could I bother you to throw out this Sprite and get me a water? I'm just better off with water. That's the way I feel right now. Cherry Dr. Pepper Zero is pretty good, Manuel says. All right, well, I can respect that. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. Yeah, I can't do the diet soda. It's just tough, man. I've already got an aftertaste from one earlier today, and I don't want another aftertaste. All right, cool. So as mentioned, we have this super cool Metallica coming up a little later, if anybody's interested. And then in the meantime, let the party begin, I guess. Let's see what I can find in here that might be sexy. It might not be sexy, but...
I saw some new people if you want to explain how the show works.
All right, cool. So we have 4 crates every night, at least as of last night. And this is all new vinyl. This is always first come, first serve. Hi. And then there's a crate over here, which we call the Encore crate, which I like to think is pretty good stuff. Some people may disagree. Some people may agree. And that is an Encore crate that comes up a little bit later in the show. And then we have one more vinyl, a crate of new vinyl that'll come up even a little later in the show. And then throughout the show, we have a crate of what I would call so choice, as Ferris Bueller would say. It is so choice. If you have the means, I highly suggest you pick one up. And these are, if multiple people are interested in the same record, right here, these records, then we go into a live auction scenario. And, if the starting price is, say, $29 and you're in it, and somebody else has already claimed it, whoever claims it first gets it for $29. But then since we're in a live auction, if you want to jump in, you could jump in at $32, $35, whatever. If you want to blow somebody out of the water, I guess you go like to $40 or something. If you're like, ooh, that's the record I've been looking to find. So, and we go until everybody's out, and then we sell it. And then if it goes over $99, it's it gets the cowbell, which we love the cowbell here at the Mighty Rock This Town Records in beautiful Arizona. And of course, if you're, hey George, how you doing? Good to see you. Andrew as well. I think I sent you an email, Andrew. I think it was yesterday. So if you didn't get it, check your spam folder, because sometimes Gmail or Yahoo tends to be a little militant with their stuff. So just wanted to reach out there. And hey Joseph, how you doing as well? And I think that kind of sums everything up. Cool. Does that make sense? And we send out invoices every Friday. You have 7 days to pay the invoice. If you don't pay the invoice after 7 days, we say, ooh, we might have to add you to the naughty list. And then what happens after that is that then those records that you had claimed go back into the show. So there you go. Makes sense? Makes sense.
Make an account before you buy.
Oh, yeah, and make sure you make an account before you join. If you want to buy anything, you need to make an account at Rock This Town Records. And there you go. And obviously, if you want to do me a favor, if you're digging on the show, you could tell a friend, or you could also share it on your Facebook or on YouTube or wherever, or on X. And then also like the show. That's always a good thing when someone likes the show. That way, it'll keep coming up in your feed and stuff. So cool. All right, cool, Andrew. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. All right, let me grab something from the back. How about this David Lee Roth record? This is actually a reissue of David Lee Roth's Eat 'em and Smile. So this came out, what year did this come out? This is a Friday music release of Eat 'em and Smile. It's $29. It's on dark blue vinyl. It's actually on color vinyl. And it came out, what year? This came out in 2011. Is that right? Wow. That's been a while. So it is a gatefold as well. So I kind of got to open this up to check it out. I want to see what this thing looks like, because Diamond Dave is Diamond Dave. And let's see what the gatefold looks like, because this has never been a gatefold in all of its life. There you go. You get a picture of the band there. Oh, that's cool. Little Billy Sheehan, Steve Vai, Greg Bissonette, and Diamond himself. And then I guess some credits on the record. Let's see what the record looks like. Since it's on, since it was on like a blue vinyl, this looks like it's black.
But it's like super dark.
Oh, it's like a super dark blue vinyl. So if I hold it up to the light, I do see it. It's like a dark blue. Of course, I'm colorblind. Jen would accuse me of that, and she would be right to do that. And that would mean that it's purple, in my opinion. So there you go. So there you go. That is a Diamond Dave record, a reissue from, I guess, 2011. And that is $29 if anybody's interested. I'm going to give that back to you, Amanda. And then I will grab another record out of here. And that record shall be a little rant and rave by the Stray Cats, because we have an affection for the Stray Cats here, a la Rock This Town Records. This is a VG++ copy, and it is $14 if anybody's interested in that bad boy. What's on here? She's Sexy and 17 is on here. That's kind of the big hit off the record from the Stray Cats. Brian, is that Slim? And is that, the other guy? I can never remember the guys. Phantom Jim Slim or something like that. That's 14 if anybody's interested.
For an auction for Diamond Dave, Tito had it first, and Tito still has it.
All right, Tito has it now for 35, and I see that
Estes is interested in Stray Cats.
Curver isn't on that. And Estes has the rant and rave from the Stray Cats, sorry. That's actually still in the shrink, too. A really nice copy, VG++. And that is 14. So Estes has that. And the Diamond Dave gatefold, Eat 'em and Smile on dark blue vinyl is in excellent condition. 180 gram vinyl, too, as well. All right, let's get to some new vinyl. I think I got one for, well, that's Christy. I don't know. Christy usually comes in a little later, but this one's for Christy. We'll put it to the side. I don't know if Christy's hanging out with us yet. So if Christy appears tonight, we'll put that to the side, because she had made a special request, just like with the bad record, I think, from last night.
We're an auction for Stray Cats.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Brian Setzer, a hell of a guitarist. And then Brian Turner, there you go, Brian. See, you wanted the Shine Down, Leave a Whisper, and that is on translucent blue vinyl. So I got that for you. If you've changed your mind for any reason, let me know. Or just give me a confirmation on That looks sexy, and I do enjoy. I do want it. There you go. I think that's what I'm trying to say. All right. Estes seems to be. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what's going on. So sorry. I read cat is out, so I was a little confused there. So Estes is at 20 on the stray cats right now. George is also in on that. And then Diamond Dave is at 35 right now with Tito. So there you go. Cool. Some new vinyl. This is Dream Theater Awake. I got another copy of this back in stock on clear vinyl. These just got reissued. 2 LP for $39.99. Just like the Rush records just got reissued. This is Theory of a Dead Man. That is $28.99. If you're looking for a copy of the Theory for a Dead Man record. Oh, Brian has it already. All right. So there you go. So Shinedown is available, I guess, on translucent blue vinyl. So there you go. So there you go. All right, cool. So anyways, as I was saying, Theory of a Dead Man, Theory of a Dead Man is $28.99. And what record is this by Theory of a Dead Man? This is Wake Up Call by Theory of a Dead Man. If anybody's interested in that. Rebecca says she loves those unpacking videos. Very nice. Very cool. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Let's see here. All right. So Andrew was first on the Shinedown. So Andrew's going to grab that. Tom, if you'd like me to secure a copy for you, I can. Or there's the Shinedown. All right. Cool. Very nice. Diamond Dave. Herver's out on Diamond Dave. Manuel jumps in on the Dave. David Lee Roth. I keep calling him Dave. How about Diamond? Speaking of Diamond Dave, how about David Lee Roth? Yes.
Oh, I was gonna let you finish your.
Oh, okay. No, I'll finish. Is Christy here?
Christy's here. She doesn't want it. Peyton was asking if Christy didn't want it, if she could have it, depending on the price. If you want to give some info.
Sure. So this is obviously it's on violet double vinyl, so violet covered, purple, we'll say, for us simpletons. And that is $34.99. Yeah, so there you go. Slipknot, the subliminal verses. So we went 0 for 2 on our saves this week, but got some other people interested in them. So there you go. So everything works out. See, it's all coming together. It's all coming together beautifully. All right. Anyways, David Lee Roth announced as one of the headliners for the M3 Festival in Maryland coming up in, I think it's May. Dave hasn't performed. He was opening for Kiss, if you remember, like 5 years ago before the whole COVID thing. And Dave hasn't done any shows since then. So it'll be interesting because Dave, I think, is now 70 years old. So we'll see what Dave brings in May. Yes.
Peyton is going to get the Slipknot.
All right. Peyton's going to grab the Slipknot. All right. Thank you, Peyton. Appreciate that. All right. Cool. All right. The Stray Cats is at 24 with our friend George right now. So there we go. And then the David Lee Roth is at, where is it? David Lee Roth is at 37 with Manuel. I know that Tito was still in on that, wasn't he? I think so. So we'll see if we hear from Tito here in the next minute or so. And if not, I'll do a last call for Manuel on the David Lee Roth gatefold on dark blue vinyl reissue from 2011. All right. What else is in here? So I did the Dream Theater. I did the Theory of a Dead Man. Dokken, Under Lock and Key. I got another copy of this. This is $31.99, one of my favorite albums of all time. When I was into guitarists back in 85, it was all about Eddie Van Halen. It was all about Brad Gillis. And it was all about Mr. George Lynch. And a great record from Dokken. That is a reissue that came out last year. And it is on limited edition yellow vinyl, if you're interested in that bad boy. All right, let me keep going here. All right, Tito is out on the David Lee Roth, so I'm going to do a last call for Manuel on the David Lee Roth at 37. Thank you, Tito, for your interest in that one. And Estes is at 25 on the Rant and Rave, because we all got to rant and rave a little bit, right? One of the greatest albums from the 80s. I would take that Pepsi challenge, speaking of beverages, with anyone. This is Songs from the Big Chair. This is $31.99, a brand new copy. Shout, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. This and like Kick by NXS are like two of those 80s records. I mean, Michael Jackson, obviously that goes without saying. And pretty much Madonna, but Kick and Songs from the Big Chair, two of those records that just sell all the time there. So there you go. All right, Diamond Dave is going to go to Manuel. Thank you, Manuel. Appreciate that. Manuel grabs the Diamond Dave for 37. Very nice. Very cool. All right, appreciate that. All right, let's grab another record out of here. Let's grab a Quiet Riot record. This is Condition Critical. This is $24. It is in excellent condition. There is a little bit of small creases off the spine, and there's a little bit of ring wear, but not too shabby. $24. Sign of the Times is on here. Mama, We're All Crazy Now, Party All Night, among others. And speaking of Quiet Riot, Carlos Cavazo will be at the M3 Festival as well, apparently playing with the sort of reunited Rat, with Stephen Piercy and Warren DeMartini and Blas Elias on drums. So, of course, if you know Blas Elias, he played in Slaughter. I guess now he's going to be playing with Stephen Piercy and Warren DeMartini, who, of course, has the most incendiary guitar tone perhaps ever. So there you go. All right, cool. Rant and Rave, Estes has that for 25. I know George is still in on that, but I'm going to do a last call for Estes on that one at the moment. Thank you. Oh, there you go. And George goes to 28 on that one. So there you go. So I spoke it into existence, perhaps. And Addison, you said, is interested in the Quiet Riot. So Addison has that for 24 right now. Hey, Addison, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. This is a record I always forget about. I really don't know anything about him other than it's Neutral Milk Hotel. It's $20.99. I know that I don't remember Audrey Plaza's name on Parks and Rec, but I know that Neutral Milk Hotel was her favorite band on the show. So, anyways, $20.99 for Neutral Milk Hotel. And is this self-titled? Maybe it is. So there you go. All right, cool. Let's see. Estes is at 30 on the Stray Cats Rant and Rave. This is it Mazzy or Maisie? Mazzy. Mazzy Star. So Tonight That I Might See. $32.99 if you're interested in a copy of a little Mazzy Star. And then we've also got the Foo Fighters In Your Honor, a 2LP. That is $39.99. The big song off of this one was Best of You, which is a monster song. And Cold Day in the Sun's on here as well, among others. So there you go. A couple of new records there. Quiet Riot, Addison has that for 24 right now. And so I'm going to do a last call on that one. Keep things moving along. George, it's cool. Multitasking. There's nothing wrong with multitasking. And that is Rant and Rave from the Stray Cats, and George has that for 34, but now Estes has it for 35. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. What else is in here? Oh, this is the Buck Cherry record. It comes out Friday, and this is it's never been on vinyl. It's the 20th anniversary edition. It's a little pricey for my blood, if you ask me a little bit, but it's a 2LP, and it's $54.99. It is on metallic marble vinyl. So Buck Cherry, $54.99. So the big songs on here. Well, it's the 2006. There you go. You can kind of see the hype sticker there. I will forego the song titles a little bit, just to be observant of Facebook and YouTube's policies. And there you go. And it's got bonus tracks on it as well. So, oh, that's cool. Oh, they got the title, the big song on the record, an acoustic version, and there's more acoustic versions and some other stuff. It's metallic marble pressing, limited to 1,500. So that is Buck Cherry. Comes out Friday. That is $54.99 if anybody's interested in that one.
George is out on Stray Cats.
All right, George is out on Stray Cats, so I'll do a last call for Estes. Thank you, George, for your interest there. Estes has it for 35 on a last call. I'm going to get the Quiet Riot to our friend Addison. Thank you, Addison. Grabs the Quiet Riot for 24. All right, what else is in here? I have the Pretty in Pink soundtrack. This is a VG++ copy. It is $49. This is actually a really nice copy. I've seen copies of this come and go in the store, maybe like 2 or 3 over the last couple of years. And they're usually, the covers are in tough shape, but this is a nice cover. I know that's Ducky. I don't know Molly and Andrew's names in the movie, unfortunately. But I know Ducky, John Cryer. What's the track list on this fantastic John Hughes movie? If You Leave, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark is on here. In Excess, doing Do What You Do. The Psychedelic Furs, obviously Pretty in Pink. The Psychedelic Furs. New Orders on here with Shell Shock. You got Echo and the Bunnymen. The Smiths are on here as well. The one thing about John Hughes, not only are his movies timeless, the artists that he picked for his soundtracks are really timeless. So there you go. All right, Rebecca is in on the Pretty in Pink, so Rebecca has that for $49 right now. Rant and Rave goes to our friend Estes. Thank you, Estes. Appreciate it. Very nice for $35. And let me grab another record out of here. This is a Japanese pressing. Can you see the name of Jane's Addiction? I don't even know what this is. It's Ben Caught Stealing. It's like a 12-inch single box. So let me pull this open and see what it looks like. So the cover is maybe not. I mean, it's got some. It looks like it's been touched. Let's put it that way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's got some fingerprints and stuff like that. But all in all, it's not too bad. So there you go. And let's see what the inside looks like on this, because I think it's got some interesting stuff. It's got an Obi. Oh, can I hand that to you? It's got an Obi strip, it looks like, as well. There's the Obi strip. Ben Caught Stealing limited edition box includes 3 exclusive prints. Are there any prints in there? I don't think there's prints in there, but maybe there is. No, there's no prints, unfortunately, in this version. A 4-track, 12-inch album. Ben Caught Stealing remix, 12-inch. I should tell you the price on this, by the way. It is $44 on the Ben Caught Stealing 12-inch. Ben Caught Stealing LP version had a dad demo and the LA medley of Nausea, Lexicon, Devil, and LA Woman live, previously unreleased. And it actually has a receipt from HMV record shops in Leicester, and that's in England. And someone paid, I guess, £1.99 for it back on, let's see if there's a date, March 16th, 1991. So somebody took care of this. So there you go. Let me, if you want to hand me thanks. Oops. So there's the single. There's a little opening. There's a little seam split on the bottom of the jacket there. But Ben Caught Stealing 12-inch remix, as mentioned, the LP version, a demo version of Had a Dad, and the LA medley previously unreleased of LA Woman, Nausea, and Lexicon Devil. So there you go, recorded at the Ford Theater in LA back in the day. So I will give that back to you. And there you go. Leicester. How do you pronounce it, John? I don't know how to say it. I know how to say Wolverhampton and Binghamton. Well, not Binghamton, Birmingham. So.
Leicester.
Oh, is it Leicester? It's just Leicester? Oh, that's funny. See, and I've got a buddy of mine that lives in England, so he would know. He'd probably say, yeah, it's Leicester. So there you go. I once heard there's a road here in Phoenix called Baseline. I once heard it pronounced Baseline, like as in Vaseline, but Baseline.
Oh.
So yeah, that's fun, right? There you go. So anyway, so Leicester. Wait, did I say? No, I said I'm going to go with Leicester. To hell with it all. I'm going with Leicester or Leicester, whatever you prefer. All right. Pretty in Pink is at $49. That is a beautiful copy, VG++. And George jumps in right there, as I said it. Katie's a Brit, so then I better not step on any toes there. So, all right, then Leicester, Katie. Okay. So George is at 54 on that one. And then the Ben Caught Stealing 12 inches mentioned is 44 if anybody's interested in that one. All right, Buck Cherry, got a couple copies of that. Oh No, Are We Not the Men by Devo, $28.99 for a classic record with da 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 on it. Also, Bob Marley and the Wailers, $34.99. Great record. That is a beautiful comp of his greatest hits. And then Flip Turn. This is a band that Amanda has got the crazy eyes for.
They're so good.
She loves Flip Turn. So this is called Burnout Days. It's an indie exclusive version, and it's on what is it? Interwave vinyl. What does that mean? You think?
It's like a translucent blue, but it looks really beautiful. The whole album's great. I would compare it more like to indie surf rock.
So it's like indie surf rock. Can you give me a band that Flip Turn is like? Are they Australian?
No, they're from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, okay. So they're surfing.
I know all the bands that
I guess down in the Gulf.
compare them to. I don't think it's any bands that you would know.
Okay. Well, there you go then. So.
Kind of similar to Hers in a way. You know Hers. Your niece likes Hers.
I don't remember. All right. Rebecca's at 55 on the Pretty in Pink. And I know George was in on that. The 12-inch box set of Ben Caught Stealing by Jane's Addictions at 44. And let's see, we've also got, here's another one. Jason, would you like to tell me how to pronounce? I can hear it in my head, but I can't get it out of my mouth. That's the problem. You can tell me how to pronounce it, and I still probably won't do it right. This is on crystal clear vinyl. This is Toulouse Street. Just one of those hard words to say for me, I guess. The Doobie Brothers, Listen to the Music is on here. Jesus Is Just All Right. And Rockin' Down the Highway, $28.99. It's a gatefold on crystal clear vinyl if you're interested in that one. We've also got, another Dokken record back in stock. This is $41.99 for Back for the Attack on color vinyl. And then, this just came out. This is Fastway. So this is a great record. It's a limited edition. I'll tell you what it is. It's a music on vinyl. It's $43.99. And it is a limited edition of 750 individually numbered copies on white vinyl. Includes Say What You Will and Easy Living. And it also features Motorhead guitarist Fast Eddie Clark and Flogging Molly founding member Dave King. So that's kind of cool. So there you go. Very nice. So that is $43.99 if anybody's interested in that. And Estes is going to grab one of the Fastways. I do have one other one. Take out the checkered flag, if you would. I'm going to do a last call on the Ben Caught Stealing box set from Jane's Addiction. So there you go. I feel that the camera might be a little bit too close. Do you want to work your magic there? Because if I do it, it's going to end up all skittywampus, as my wife's family would say, which I think means that it's went awry or it went haywire. So there you go.
How's that?
I think that's probably pretty good. All right. Pretty in Pink right now is at 66 with George. Thank you, George. And the Buck Cherry is hey Adam, how you doing? Good to see you. The Buck Cherry is $54.99 for the Buck Cherry on limited edition. Was that 1,500 copies? I think they did. Yeah, on color vinyl. All right, Rebecca's out on Pretty in Pink, so we'll do a last call for George. Thank you, Rebecca, for your interest in that one. Last call for George at 66 WNBC. I was watching a little bit of Howard Stern's Private Parts before I came into the store today, and so there you go. 66 WNBC. All right, I'm going to put Jane's Addiction to the side. That's $44. Japanese pressing with the obi that's inside, and it's $44 in excellent condition. 12-inch with two different versions of Ben Caught Stealing, a demo of Had a Dad, I think it was, and then a live version, a little medley on that record as well. So cool. All right, and we're in last call on the Pretty in Pink. In the meantime, let me grab a Scorpions Worldwide Live, $34 if anybody's interested. That is Klaus Meine and the Scorpions, a great live record, a VG++ copy. And this is on the 85 tour, so you're getting all the good stuff from Blackout and Love It for Sting, etc. Cool. Cattywampus. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Dream Theater. We got some more copies of this back in stock. Images and Words on crystal clear vinyl. This is $28.99. And it has obviously the big song on here is Pull Me Under, among others. Metropolis Part 1 as well. Such a good record from our friends in Dream Theater. All right, George is going to grab. Flip turn was, I think, $31.99, Michael. And hey, how you doing? Good to see you tonight. This is going to go to George for 66. A la the WA and BC number. And there you go, George. Thank you. That's a nice copy on that one. My chat just disappeared somehow. Let's see if I can get it back. And it came back. All right, cool. The Scorpions is at 34. I've also got Can't Buy a Thrill by our friends in Steely Dan, a VG++ copy. This is a nice copy. It's an OG copy, and it's a gatefold. It's $24 if you're interested. I never see like OG Steely Dan coming in looking this nice, so that's why I'm kind of spotlighting it. As mentioned last night, I'm trying to be a little more selective when it comes to the stuff that's in the So Choice crate moving forward. But then we'll have obviously more stuff that might have been in the So Choice crate before. That'll just be just first come first serve in the Encore crate, which I'm going to get to that one here in just a second. So that's 24 of VG++ of Can't Buy a Thrill. All right, cool.
Adam's getting a buck cherry.
All right, Adam's going to grab one of the buck cherries. Very nice, Adam. Great record. I think this is actually, it's 15. It's called 50 and the 20th anniversary edition. I saw Buck Cherry open for Def Leppard just outside of the Minneapolis-St. Paul area and just across the border in Wisconsin, in a little town called Somerset, Wisconsin. So there you go.
John Kaiser's first.
All right, John is interested in the Steely Dan, so John has that for 24. Hey, John, how you doing? I got Metallica coming up in just a second. The Molten Rock from '86 with Cliff Burton still playing bass before his untimely death. But right now, John has the Steely Dan at 24, and Mark is interested in that, and he's out. So that was quick, nice and easy, I guess. All right, cool. And hey, Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. Worldwide Live, Scorpions. That is 34. I'll do a last call on that one if anybody's interested in that one. More new vinyl. This is Duran Duran with Danse Macabre. Danse Macabre, $39.99. Andy Taylor returns to the band for this album and plays on a couple of songs. And also guitarist Warren Cucurella returns. Now Rogers returns as well. And then the young lady from Måneskin, Victoria, who rocks the bass. She is fantastic. Plays on, what song does she play on? Oh, she plays on Psycho Killer. So they cover a bunch of different artists on here. They cover themselves, ironically, but then they also cover Rick James, Duran Duran covering Rick James. That's awesome. Also, the Specials, the Stones, Billie Eilish, and the Talking Heads. So $39.99 at 2LP. On that one, Deftones Saturday Night Wrist is $28.99, a brand new vinyl if you're interested. And then a little Creedence, baby, $33.99. That is Chronicle, Greatest Hits. Everything's pretty much a must-have if you're a Creedence fan or a music fan in general. So there you go. All right, I'm going to put the Scorpions to the side. That was 34, if anybody's interested in that one. I'm going to do a last call on the Steely Dan for 24 for our friend John Kaiser. And I guess when in Rome, since it's staring at me, I'm going to pull this Metallica. This is 99. It's Molten Rock. It is a bootleg from '86. I was listening to some of this. What side was I listening to? Oh, I was listening to side 2, Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, Whiplash. It sounded pretty good. I mean, overall, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good release. You know, it's not like, audiophile quality or anything like that, but it's a bootleg. So keep in mind, back in the day, the bootlegs, were just kind of fun to have. Occasionally you'd find a soundboard bootleg, but most of the bootlegs were kind of audience recordings, and this is actually a pretty good audience recording. So Metallica live in Chicago, April 20th, 1986. It's $99. It's a VG++ on the vinyl. There's 2 LPs. There is some creasing in the upper left and the lower left-hand corner, and maybe a little bit there as well. The set list in Chicago on April 20th. Is that anybody's birthday? Maybe. Battery, Master of Puppets. There's a bass solo from Cliff, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, Whiplash. Sanitarium, I guess I'm guessing that's Welcome Home Sanitarium. The Thing That Should Not Be, Creeping Evil, which I'm guessing they mean Creeping Death. Am I Evil, Hit the Lights, and then there's a couple of bonus songs on here that I don't think were part of the show, but they just added it to the vinyl. Killing Time and Let It Loose. So if anybody knows anything about the Metallica songs, or maybe their covers of Killing Time and Let It Loose, let me know. So that's 99 if anybody's interested. All right, cool. So Robbie was first on that, it looks like. So Robbie had that for 99. Rebecca was also interested. Martin was also interested. Robbie was came in at 110, and now Rebecca's at 115. Cool. Thank you. John Kaiser is going to grab the Steely Dan. Can't Buy a Thrill. Well, you just bought a thrill, buddy boy, for 24. Thank you, John. Tyrell hanging out with us tonight. Hey, Tyrell. Good to see you. We always love making new friends, Tyrell. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Mm-hmm. All right, so the Metallica's at 115 with Rebecca. At the moment, I've also got a Great White record. This is Face the Day, the Blues Mix. It is a pre-owned copy, obviously. Boy, that was articulate of me. It's a VG++ copy. So Great White, Face the Day, Blues Mix, 12-inch single, and it's backed with Red House. So there you go. And how much is this? This is $19 if anybody's interested in a Great White 12-inch Face the Day Blues Mix. Yeah, there you go. I kind of be interested to hear that. I'm not sure if I've ever heard a blues mix of, and obviously Great White does blues pretty well, at least in my humble opinion they do. So there you go. Robbie went to 125, and then Rebecca's at 127 right now. All right, I'm going to stand up for a moment, take a drink of my tasty water beverage, and then finish out this first crate of new vinyl. We got another crate coming up later of new vinyl, but after this crate of vinyl, we'll get to the encore crate tonight. Cool? Cool. Paul is first on the Great White, and Paul has the Great White for 19 now. Todd's also interested in that. This is Fall Out Boy. Infinity on High, $46.99. That's a 2 LP with probably some songs that I know on here, but I just maybe not the biggest Fall Out Boy fan. Not that I don't love them. Thanks for the Memories is on there. Not that I don't like their stuff. I guess I just don't know their stuff that well. Dokken, another Dokken record. It's Dokken night, baby. This is on red vinyl. It's translucent red vinyl. This is Breaking the Chains, the first record. That is $30.99. Got another copy of that back in stock. All right, cool. Great White is at 20 now with Todd. And right now, Rebecca has the Metallica Molten Rock for 150. That is a VG++ copy. And yeah, there you go. The live show from Chicago in 86. Cliff, Lars, James, and Kirk. And with these two mystery songs at the end of the album, Killing Time and Let It Loose. So that's kind of interesting. So there you go. All right, what else we got here? Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. It's one of these staples of a record store. I need to have this in stock because every time I get it in stock, it sells out. $28.99 if you don't have a copy. That's a brand new copy. So I got a couple copies there. Evanescence Fallen, $39.99 on the pink marble vinyl, pink and black marble vinyl. That is the 2 LP edition with extra stuff on it. And then this just came out. Okay. So I'm happy that this came out. It's Truant by Alien Ant Farm. It's $41.99. All right. So this it's the first time on vinyl and includes a 4-page booklet. Okay, cool. This is maybe a precursor to getting the first Alien Ant Farm record that has Smooth Criminal on it. It also has movies on it, but this record does not have those songs. But hopefully we'll get an issue for the first time ever on vinyl of the kind of the big Alien Ant Farm record. But this is also a great record from Alien Ant Farm. I don't know a lot of the tracks on this one, but I dig Alien Ant Farm for what it's worth. So there you go. That is $41.99. All right, Todd is out on the Great White. So the Great White is right now at what, 25? with Paul. So Great White, 12-inch, Face the Day, Blues Mix is at 25. A VG++ copy with Paul at the moment. I'm going to recap this crate, and then I'm going to do a last call on the Great White, and then we'll check it on the Metallica. So Alien Ant Farm, first time on vinyl ever for Truant. Or I know what they're doing there. They're Truant, but I'm saying Truant because, well, Alien Ant Farm. That is Evanescence, Fleetwood Mac, Dokken, Fall Out Boy, Creedence, Deftones, Duran Duran, Dream Theater, Imogen Words. That is, I missed the Deep Purple in here somehow. Yes.
Tito's going to get the Evanescence.
All right, Tito's going to grab the Evanescence. Thank you, Tito. Very cool. Great record. Yeah, good pickup, Tito. Indeed. I also have the new Deep Purple record, I guess, in here. That's $46.99. It's a 2 LP, 45 RPM. So they're coming out hard right out of the box on crystal clear vinyl. So $46.99 for the most recent Deep Purple record. Fastway, that is $43.99. Just came out, and that is limited to 750 copies. That seems like a lot. I mean, not a lot, but very little on a Fastway record that's so iconic. Dokken, Doobie Brothers, Flip Turn, Bob Marley, Devo, Buck Cherry. That is the first time that's ever been on vinyl, too. So a lot of these bands that have been around 20 years that we watched maybe in the VH1 days when VH1 used to play videos. Hey, they're getting some releases, which is cool. Foo Fighters, Mazzy Star, Neutral Milk Hotel, Tears for Fears, Dokken Again, Theory of a Dead Man, and more Dream Theater. All right, cool. So, Great White, I'm going to do a last call, and we'll do a really quick last call for you, Paul. I'm not going to make you wait that long since no one else has jumped in. So a really quick last call. I'm going to sell that as soon as I check it on the Metallica. Martin came in on the Metallica, and Estes says it's peachy keen. I love that expression, by the way. And then Rebecca went to 250 on the Metallica Molten Rock. So right now Rebecca has that for 250, and our friend Paul is going to grab. I love Great White. Great drums, great production on those records. Face the Day, the Blues Mix. That goes to Paul for 25. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. All right, what else we got in here? Let's grab another record. Let's grab this Tracy Chapman. So this is a beautiful copy that we bought here, about a week or two ago, maybe. It is $99. It's in excellent condition, and it is an OG copy. It's a club edition, which is cool because a lot of people prefer the club editions. Talking about a Revolutions on here. Obviously, the Monster song is Fast Car. A record that's extremely hard to find. It's never been repressed. And so that is a 1988 version. And the cover looks pretty top-notch there. There was a little speck there, but it was actually from, I guess, us. And I just wiped it off, and now it even looks even better. That is $99 in excellent condition for Tracy Chapman. All right, Martin's out on Metallica. Martin, thanks for your interest on that one. And then Katie's in on Tracy Chapman at 99, an excellent copy on that one. All right, cool. Okay, yes, I get that. That's cool. All right, let's see here. And was George out, or is George still lurking? George might still be lurking. So right now, the Metallica Molten Rock from 86 is at was at 250, and George was still lurking, and George is now at 274. All right, cool. Thank you. So I did the recap on that. Let me move the Metallica over here with the Tracy Chapman for the moment. And thank you, Amanda, for your help. I appreciate that. If you want to, okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab the Encore crate for tonight. Oh yeah, very nice. Cool. Yeah, I guess it was smart to do that at the same time rather than doing it later again. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Rebecca's at 300 on the Metallica. George still in. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to put that here for the moment. I'm trying to find something Casey was describing to me. So one of the things we kind of do the boogie boards. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get something that can grab a hold. So behind this, there's like a ledge that pops up from where we put this stuff. So it's a ledge that's maybe about 4 inches high. What we want to get is like a little thing where I can like put the records like right there so you can see them when we're kind of in live auction scenarios. I know Casey kind of recommended something, but we really couldn't find anything. So if anybody knows of like anything that clamps to something that's vertical, I know we got stuff that clamps to like desks, but we need something that clamps vertical, that has kind of like a little shelf on it with a back on it. So let me know if you know of something like that, because that's something we want to add to the show here as we come up on the 1 year anniversary of the show tomorrow night. So crazy. All right, cool. All right, Tracy Chapman, a great record, and Katie is in on that one at 99, in excellent condition, and the jacket is pretty pristine there. So there you go. Right now, Katie has that for 99. All right, cool. Now this crate is always first come, first served. You could use an easel or a tripod. That's a pretty good idea. I like that idea. We were thought about trying to move the banger boards or boogie boards, whatever you want to call it, closer, but it just doesn't work. You just can't see the records there, and it'd be hard to kind of put them that far away in some ways. Hey, Donna. Donna comes in. Well, Katie is at 99. So there you go. And Donna, there you go. Boom. Thank you, Donna. Donna's now at 100 on the Tracy Chapman. And that is in excellent condition. The jacket is pretty damn good. I'm looking for any ring wear too. I mean, maybe if I wanted to nitpick it, I could. But I don't really see much of any issue. This is part of that collection we got that was just in amazing condition with all those soundtracks last night. So very cool. Rebecca's at 365. Sheet music stands. That's a good idea too. I like that. Thank you, Richard. Rebecca is at 365 on the Metallica Molten Rock, a VG++ copy, one of Cliff Burton's obviously final shows in '86 with the band, and a great set list. And a couple of bonus tracks of Killing Time and Let It Loose. So there you go. All right. What else? So this is the first come, first serve stuff. This is $24. This is Who's That Girl? Another soundtrack from Madonna for $24. Also got Billy Joel's Greatest Hits Tonight, a VG++ copy for $59. Very nice. Very nice. And then little Billy Idol, Whiplash Smile, $19, a VG++ copy of Whiplash Smile. Alabama's Greatest Hits, and that is $14. If you're interested in that one. All right. Don Henley is at 19. That is a VG++ copy of Building the Perfect Beast. There's a little couple of small creases along the spine there, but nothing I'd get upset about if it was my copy of The Boys of Summer and Sunset Grill and Not Enough Love in the World. And what else is the other big song on here? Oh, All She Wants to Do Is Dance. So there you go. Very nice. Cool. All right. All right, cool. All right, what else we got in here? I have Night Ranger. That is Big Life, $24 in excellent condition. There you go. It is a Japanese press. Very nice. This crate is kind of overloaded, so I'm trying to figure out how I should handle this. But all right, Tito's going to, oh, there you go. Tito, you helped me out there. I appreciate that. Tito's going to grab the Don Henley for 19. Did we see any, I know Katie was at 99, then Donna went to 100 on the, so I haven't heard anything from Katie. So our British expert, very nice. So Donna has that for 100 right now, and we'll do a final call on that one for Donna in just a second. And then Metallica is at 392 with George on the Molten Rock. So, all right, cool. What else we got in here? I've got City Boy 5705 is not on here. It's a VG++ copy for $9. I have After 7. That is $34 in excellent condition. If you remember After 7.
Do you want to make a crate if it's too full?
Yeah, maybe. I feel that this one's too full, so we might actually move some of this stuff really quick. So there'll be a break in the action. We'll pause for station identification all along the Rock This Town Records network. All right, maybe just put them there. So cool. All right, cool. Let me grab a bunch of these and then. All right, let me. So. I'm figuring it out here slowly but surely. All right, cool. There we go. All right. Thank you for your patience there. I felt that this crate was too loaded. So I should show you this Night Ranger record in excellent condition. Came from that same collection as the Tracy Chapman. It is $19 for Midnight Madness. There's a little tiny bit of ring wear on the top, but you can barely notice it. So there you go. Great record from Night Ranger. That's $19 on that one. Talk amongst yourself. Exactly, Jason. Thank you. All right. Last call for Donna on the Tracy Chapman at 100. So I'm going to do a last call on that one for Donna. And then the Metallica, Rebecca has that for 400 now. Molten Rock. Live in Chicago, April 20th, 1986 on that one. All right. What else is in here? We've got Richard Marx Repeat Offender for $49 in excellent condition. There you go. That is a European press, I can tell. Berlin, I'm kind of going front to back here. You never go, never mind. $14. It is Love Life in excellent condition. So there you go. Berlin. I love the bass keyboards in that band. It's fantastic. And Brian Adams, still in the shrink, a VG Plus copy for $24 of Reckless. All right, so we got that. Night Ranger. All right. Hall & Oates. This is $24 on clear vinyl. This is Voices on translucent ultra clear vinyl. And then the Christmas album from Bowie. We still have this. I guess we still have it. This is $29 in the Encore crate if you're interested in that one. All right. Haven't heard from Katie, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Tracy Chapman to Donna. Thank you, Donna, for 100. Appreciate that. All right. Oh, yeah, we need to do cowbell for you, Donna. Very nice. The Richard Marx was 49, Addison. That's 49 for Repeat Offender. What's the big songs on here? Satisfied, Angelia, Right Here Waiting. There's probably something else I'm forgetting as well on that one. So there you go, Donna. Boom. Come on, give me a double shot for Donna because we love Donna. We love everybody, but you know. Yes. But yeah, Donna scores the Tracy Chapman. So Donna, very cool. Hey T-Rex, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, so Molten Rock from Metallica right now is at let's see, at 425. George is still in at this point, so we'll give him a little bit of time and we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, I am going to pull Surfing with the Alien from our friend Joe Satriani. That is $49. It is a VG++ copy. And this is a U.S. press. Sometimes these late 80s records could be UK or Europe pressings from the late 80s or the 90s. But this is I think this is pretty sure. There's a hype sticker on the back. So now I'm confused, but this looks like a U.S. press. Can you check that, Casey, for me? Just to confirm it's a U.S. press for Joe Satriani, Surfing with the Alien, a VG++ copy for $49 if you're interested. It is a U.S. copy. All right, cool. Yeah, Donna, first cowbell. Very nice, Donna. But, hey, that's an awesome record, the Tracy Chapman, and a hard record to find. So Surfing with the Alien is a U.S. press, and it is $49, a VG++ copy on that one. Night Ranger already featured. And this is Michael McDonald. This is $14. Did you know that Michael McDonald is apparently back with the Doobie Brothers? They got a new album coming out. They're going on tour. Fantastic. a VG++ copy. And there you go. What if that's what it takes is the name of the record. Some of the solo, other than Shine Sweet Freedom from the Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal movie, I don't know a lot of solo Michael McDonald, but this is an OG copy. It's $14 if anybody's interested in that.
Robbie is in on the Joe.
All right, Robbie's in on the Joe Satriani, so Robbie has that for $49 right now. Rebecca's at $440 on the Metallica Molten Rock. So there you go. Cool. All right, Jason's going to grab the Michael McDonald. Very nice. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate that. What else is in here? Culture Club, Color by Numbers, $14 in excellent condition with Karma Chameleon, Church of the Poison Mind. That one, Y&T, Down for the Count. Nice. $34 in excellent condition. Let's see. Summertime Girls is on there. Nice. Great record from them. This is the Unforgettable Fire from U2. This is $29. This is a VG++ copy. There was a scratch on side 2 that we played through, and we didn't. There was no issues. So there you go. But we wanted to denote that. Pride in the Name of Love is on here. Bad, among other songs. So there you go.
And Paul's going to get the Y&T.
All right, Paul's going to grab the Y&T. Thank you, Paul. Very great. I love Dave Metachetti. Such an awesome, awesome guy. Let's see here. And then the Bryan Adams is going to go to Tito. Tito's going to grab the Bryan Adams. Thank you. Still in the shrink with the hype sticker. A VG Plus copy on that, $24 with the hype sticker.
And Addison is going to get the Culture Club.
All right, and Addison's going to grab the Culture Club. Let me find the Culture Club in here. There it is. Thank you, Addison. Appreciate it. Very nice. All right, let's check in on the Joe Satriani. I think just Robbie was interested at the moment. So I'll show it off one more time and then do a last call. That's $49. It is Surfing with the Alien. What's the big songs on here? Oh, maybe the stickers on the back because there was no track list on the back. So that's probably why they did that. Surfing with the Alien, Crushing Day, Ice 9. I Was With You, I Was With Me. Oh, Satch Boogie's on here. Boom. No better song, in my humble opinion, and then other stuff. But once you got Satch Boogie, it's all that and a bag of nuts there. And that if you look at the cover with the guy on there, and if you look at it the wrong way, it looks inappropriate. So that is $49, and we're going to do a last. Well, there you go. And Brian was in on the Satriani, so Robbie's now at 55 on that one. Cool. All right. How's your friend treating you tonight, Casey? It's just started having issues. I jinxed it. I'm sorry about that. So there you go. All right, Brian's at 60 now on the Joe Satriani, and George is at 484 on the Metallica Molten Rock. A VG++ copy. That is one of Cliff Burton's last shows before his untimely passing, which happened in Europe. Metallica live in April 20th, 1986. The set list is Battery, Master of Puppets, Bass Solo, For Whom the Bell Tolls, all classics. Fade to Black, Seek and Destroy, Whiplash, all classics. Sanitarium, The Thing That Should Not Be, Creeping Evil, it says there. I'm guessing that's Creeping Death. All classics. Am I Evil? And then Hit the Lights. And then some bonus tracks of Killing Time and Let It Loose. So there you go. That's at right now. Rebecca has that for $4.90, and Robbie's at 65 on the Joe Satriani. Brian is out. All right, cool. So at the moment, I'll do a last call then for our friend Robbie. Thank you, Brian, for your interest in that. And that's at 65 with Joe Satriani. All right, what else I got in here? The motels. Oh, nice. We had that other motels last night with, was it Jason that said it was Magda from There's Something About Mary on the cover? This is $14. I think this is an album that I recognize much more. It's a VG++ copy. Actually, somebody called the store the other day looking for this record. Martha Davis is obviously the lead vocalist, and all about Martha Davis in the Motels. What's on here? There's a big song on here. Oh, Only the Lonely. I love her voice on that track. It is so good. I'm not sure on that. I think that's a compilation of everybody in the band, maybe. It seems a little bit too weird. Oh, probably the guys in the band, and then obviously Martha on the front there. So that is $14 for All for One, if anybody's interested in that one. All right, Joe Satriani is going to go to Robbie. Thank you, Robbie, for 65. A really nice copy of VG++ US Press with Satch Boogie on it. Anyways, I got that song in my head now. I thought I had some 7-inch singles in here tonight. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I'm not sure. How about a little Van Halen? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I put them somewhere else. This is Van Halen, $24. It is a VG++ copy, and it is the 12-inch single of Feels So Good. So good. Is it Feels So Good? Oh, it is Feels So Good. And then the B side is Sucker in a 3-piece. Nice. And, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, there's 2 songs on the B side, Sucker in a 3-piece, and then The Best of Both Worlds, live, recorded at New Haven, Connecticut. Or I guess they call it, in the Van Halen days, they called it New Halen, Connecticut. And I still got to find some New Haven pizza here in Davy Page Views. Says that New Haven pizza is the best. And I need to find someone opening up a New Haven style pizza place here in Arizona. That's $24 for the 3-song EP of Van Halen. All right, cool. Estes looks like was interested in the Van Halen.
Yep, and George is getting the motels.
All right, George is going to grab the motels. There you go, a little multitasking from George. I love it. No, I'll do those. I got a couple of Metallica singles coming up tomorrow night as well, and then I've got what's the other Metallica? Whiplash, the 12-inch single of Whiplash. I know we had one in the 12 Grails of Christmas, and when I bought all this Metallica stuff from a guy, he had a 12-inch, and that was like the only 12-inch ever pressed in the U.S. So that's coming up tomorrow night too. Meanwhile, this Metallica is at $575 with Rebecca, as George is still in, and this is literally a rematch, isn't it, of the previous Metallica one from maybe a month ago? I guess it was probably about a month ago, give or take. And then Estes was in. Tom, why are you yelling at me? Tom, why are you yelling at me? Tom, why are you yelling at me? I'm just kidding. I know you weren't, and you probably weren't even talking to me. How about them cassettes, though, Tom? Huh? Pretty good stuff. Anthrax you got, I saw. Very nice. What is that? Van Halen. Estes has the Van Halen at 24 right now. So there you go. And George lives in Connecticut. Malcolm and Jen, I'll take you to New Haven. Oh, nice. You could take us to, does Stars Hollow actually exist? Because I'm, oh, yes and no? Because it looks like they're in a set in Los Angeles. I don't know how they do the snow when they shoot that show, but
it's filmed in a little city in the East Coast.
Oh, it was? It was actually?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
It's not a real town.
Oh, okay. So it was like built. It was like Blazing Saddles. You've probably never seen that movie.
No, but like, just the town isn't named Stars Hollow. That's all.
Oh, got it. But it's a real town.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So there you go. So George, yeah, next time. I've never been east of Atlanta. Would that be right? Probably Atlanta. And Jen, I don't think, has ever been east of Atlanta either. Anyway, so there you go. All right. Molten Rock is at 600 now with Rebecca. So there you go. What else is in here? Jay Giles Band, Freeze Frame. That is $9. It has some writing on the cover, a VG Plus copy, obviously Freeze Frame, and Centerfield. Not Centerfield, Centerfold are the 2 biggest songs on that record. Also, Scorpions with Animal Magnetism. The Scorpions and their inappropriate album covers. This is in excellent condition, and it is $29. I think is the Zoo. I think the Zoo is on this record, if memory serves. I think that was kind of one of the big songs on this record, if I remember right. So there you go. All right, let's see here. Van Halen, I'm going to do a last call because I love Van Halen. That's a great picture of the guys there. I would argue that Sammy, Ed, Al, and Mike would have sold 10 million copies of 5150. I realize this is from OU812. If they would have chosen to do videos, back in the heyday of MTV in 1986. It sold 6 million copies, which is still pretty good for 5150, but I bet you they would have sold even more because of the advent of MTV there. But in 88, when this record came out, they did do videos. Feels So Good. I don't know if they did a video for that. Sucker to Three Piece is a great song. A lot of power, Eddie and Alan, that one. And then Best of Both Worlds is so good. The live show from New Halen, Connecticut. So Estes, last call on that one. So there you go. All right, cool. I think there's a conversation going on that I'm not following. I know that Denise is in that conversation. Oh yeah, we did have a picture disc of, and I guess that's where Amanda has gone off to. Amanda, what have you gone off to? She's going to find the picture disc of Paradise City. The Van Halen's at 24, Robbie, on a last call, and George is now at 624 on the Molten Rock, baby, from Metallica on that one. All right, cool. More vinyl. This is Steely Dan. This came in with that other Steely Dan. This one has a couple more issues. The cover isn't as nice as the Can't Buy a Thrill that John picked up a little earlier tonight. And the vinyl is a VG Plus on this one. So this one's only 14, but still it is Asia by Steely Dan. And I would argue that you probably know all of those songs because that's what our friend Eric has said to me when he comes in the store. And he came in today and I missed him, unfortunately. Eric picked up a couple of the Rush reissues, and I think he's got a couple more to pick up that we're just waiting on. All right, cool. And Estes with all my storytelling and blah, 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 blah. Robbie and Craig have both jumped in on the on this record from Van Halen. Super cool record, in my humble opinion. I love the Van Halen 12 inches because it's just cool. And yeah, Dave Roth playing Maryland in May with at the M3 Festival. That should be interesting. That should be super interesting. So there you go. All right, what else we got here? A little Night Ranger. That is $19. That is the cover is in pretty good shape, not great shape. There's a little bit of there's a saw cut there, and there's a little ring wear and edge wear. $19, but the vinyl is a VG++ copy on that one. I've also got Linda Ronstadt, a retrospective. That is a VG copy for $14. So there you go. No dice? It's not on the wall?
Sold. No.
Oh, maybe it's sold. I guess it wouldn't have sold because it should have been. Casey, can you look it up and see if we still have that in the system? Because that should be in the system if it's unsold, but maybe it did sell. I don't know.
If it's in the system, it might be in that crate that you're in that I can't check.
Oh, okay. So it might be in here. Let me see if I can. I see an Extreme. That would probably be it. I'm scanning through some of this stuff here. I see Def Leppard. I see Tangerine Dream. I see I see Art of Noise, and I see Rainbow. Well, this is Rainbow. This is Difficult to Cure. That's $9. An excellent copy of that Rainbow record. Estes is at 35 now with the Van Halen as the high bid. I think we had a 6 a.m. record. Do we still have that 6 a.m. record? Or did that sell? I think we might still have it. But we can check on that in just a second. And then Metallica Molten Rock is at $675 with Rebecca on that one, as George is still in on that.
Tracy couldn't see anything on that one.
All right, no dice on Paradise City?
I couldn't find anything for that in the system.
Oh, okay.
But the 6 a.m., I don't see any copies in our system.
Yeah, I don't think we have any copies. Casey's not finding anything in the system, so I appreciate you looking, Amanda. Thank you.
Yes.
What you wearing today? Mac Miller.
Yes.
Nice. I love Mac. Very nice. Oh, and a Taylor. Oh, is that your cardigan that you got?
My new one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, thank you.
That's very nice. You look great in that.
Yeah.
And Casey, do you got a band shirt on or anything today?
Avenged Sevenfold hoodie.
Oh, Avenged Sevenfold hoodie. I just got a new T-shirt that usually I wear to bed. So I got a Van Halen T-shirt, a new one, of course, and I got a Metallica and Justice for All T-shirt. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
We need a Taylor shirt.
Maybe. I don't have a problem with Taylor. Most of the time. Amanda's like, yeah, you do. No, I love Taylor, old stuff, So, up to like Folklore or Evermore, one of them.
That's fine. That's respectable.
Yeah, exactly. And just like I love certain artists, just like, well, those records aren't so good anymore. Just like Cheers. I love Cheers up until like season 8. And then the last 3 seasons are hard to watch. So, all right, Van Halen is at, let me do a check on this one really quick. I'm having a good time here with the Van Halen, and we're having a party with the Metallica. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate it. If you're digging the show, share it with a friend on Facebook or like it on Facebook and on that one crazy place we call YouTube, or on X if you're watching on X. And then what else? I think that's it. That's cool. That's all I ask. Very nice. Thumbs up. So that is at, let's see, Estes was at 35. So I'm going to do a last call on the Estes record. The record for Estes, the Van Halen Feels So Good 12-inch single for 35. And George is now at 724 on the Molten Rock copy of that one. The jacket's in pretty good condition. The pictures are nice. There is some creasing right up in that area, in this area, and then down in this area. Ironically, the lower right looks pretty top notch. So there's a little creasing on the back of it. So, but yeah, a nice presents pretty well. Let's just put it that way. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, this is Kim Petras, Turn Off the Lights. That's glow-in-the-dark vinyl. That is $79. I've also got, Jason Franz, are you out there? I've got The Art of Noise. And is this the Dragnet? I think this is the Dragnet. Yeah, maybe it's a 12-inch. And it is $14. It's a VG++ copy, still in the shrink. And it's got Dragnet on it. It's got Action Art, and then Dragnet, the Art of Noise 12-inch mix, and the Art of Noise 7-inch mix of Dragnet. Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks, 2 of our beloved actors. And I've never seen this movie. I assume it's not that good, but maybe it is. And the Art of Noise, I guess I've never been a huge Art of Noise fan, so I don't know if I don't really know much about them. Other than, obviously, they did a song for the Dragnet movie back in, what would they, probably 87, 88, sometime in that time frame. Estes is going to grab the Van Halen. Very nice. Estes for 35. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's grab another record out of here. Let's grab, what else today? Oh, Bang Tango. I think we had this like 3-4 months ago or something. And another copy walked into the store. This copy is actually still in the shrink. It is a U.S. press. It's in excellent condition, and it is $39. Live injection. And let's see. I might need our friend Amanda to read the track list here because it's in a small font and it's red on black.
All right, track 1, Push to Shove, Futurama, Love Injection, Do What You're Told, Watch Her Slide, and I'm a Stranger.
I'm a Stranger. Futurama. I guess that predates the TV show Futurama.
A little bit.
I watched a little bit of Futurama when it first came out. It seemed like a good show. I just never continued watching it. I wasn't, not that I didn't like it. I just wasn't Bender's the robot in that show. Futurama? Yeah, Bender. So $39, excellent condition, still in the shrink. That is Band Tango. And Jenny is interested in the Band Tango. So Jenny has that for $39 right now. Hey, Jenny, good to see you. Hope Matt is doing well, too. The Metallica is at $775 with Rebecca, and George is still in on that. I like the numbers that you guys select because I'm like one of these guys that's got to, everything's got to be like an even number to me. I've had that phobia, whether it's the temperature or whether it's the car radio or whatever. Anything that has a number, it's always got to be an even number. What about you, Amanda? Do you have any phobia of odd or even numbers or not? Are you like normal? That's where I'm like kind of a weirdo.
No, I'm a weirdo, but in different ways.
Okay, good enough.
Yes.
That makes sense. What about you, Casey? Do you have a numbers phobia at all?
I like zeros and 5s.
Zeros and 5s. That's kind of an odd combination, but when you turn 50, you're going to love it.
It's about to be halfway to 50.
Yeah, that's true. All right, cool. Let's see. Bantango is at 39 with one of our local favorites, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny, for hanging out with us tonight. And then the Metallica is at 800 with Rebecca on that one. And George still in on that. Oh, that's the Queensryche we had last night. Somehow that got put in here again. So that's a Queensryche. It has some writing on it. It's a VG++ copy. It's $34. This is the Cars Heartbeat City, a VG++ copy, an OG copy. It's got a little bit of a small crease off the spine there. And it's got some edge wear. But one of the greatest albums of the 80s, in my humble opinion. Drive, Magic, You Might Think, Looking for Love, Heartbeat City, Here We Come. Exactly. So many great. That's a greatest hits record, in my humble opinion. Though some would argue that the Cars' original first record was also a greatest hits record. So you rarely have a band that's able to pull that off twice in one lifetime. So there you go. I've also got a copy of Black Sabbath Paranoid. That's a VG++ copy for $24. There you go. And I've also got Mike and the Mechanics. I also have a new crate of vinyl right here. Oh, I see 9 Inch Nails. Right, very nice. And they're going on tour. This is Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years, a VG++ copy for $29. Night Ranger Big Life. Am I having deja vu? We had a Japanese press. This is just an American press for $19, a VG+ copy. Oh, this is cool. I love Kenny Loggins. Jen loves Kenny Loggins. A VG++ copy, Kenny Loggins Alive for $19. Nice deal. That is a beautiful copy on this one. It's a gatefold, and the track list is a lot of stuff. Does it have Return to Pooh Corner on it? I don't see that, but it has I'm All Right, among others. This is kind of before he had his big thing with the 80s soundtrack. So I'm All Right is on there from Caddyshack. But other than that, you do not get a bowl of soup with this, by the way, if you buy this record. So little Caddyshack reference that perhaps Gregory and Jason will love. Yes.
I was gonna ask if the Black Sabbath was an OG, but then Jimmy Lewis is claiming it, and Tito's getting the mic, and Mark is getting the Kenny.
All right, cool. So Kenny is going to Mark. Very nice. Thank you, Mark. And then the mic and the Mechanics is going to Tito. Very cool. That's a great record from Mike Rutherford. And then the Black Sabbath is going to go to Jimmy Lewis. And it is an original. I'm pretty sure that's an original because I think I remember looking at that before. So that's 24. That's going to. There you go. See? All right, Jason. I like it. You got a little snort out of me there as well. There you go. And if I haven't done it, last call on the band Tango. That is $39 for Jenny Jepsen right now on that one. Cool. All right. And then the Metallica, are we still going on this? Oh, Heartbeat City, I think, was 19, Todd, on the Heartbeat City. 830. That is Clear Channel throughout the United States. 830 WCCO out of Minneapolis, St. Paul. And Rebecca has it for 830 right now on the Molten Rock. All right, cool. One more new record. This is a classic record. This is Motley Crue. Oh, nice. And the Encore, right? Beautiful. This is Theater of Pain, a U.S. press from 1985. Home Sweet Home on here, of course. Smoking in the Boys' Room. It has a saw cut up there by the I guess it's right there. You don't notice as much on the front. You notice it a little bit more on the back because it's right next to the UPC code, the barcode. But that's $49 for an OG Theater of Pain if anybody needs a copy of that bad boy. You know, I went to reorder Motley Crue records today for the store because we're all out. None of the distributors have them either. They're sold out. How is this possible? I mean, Motley Crue is a great band, but I mean, how is it there's no Motley Crue to order? So it's like, what the hell? Oh, they got a residency coming up this year? Oh, well, I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, I was shocked. I'm like, wait, this distributor has no Motley Crue? The next distributor has no Motley Crue? The next distributor has no Motley Crue? How is this possible? But great band. Those first 5 albums, man. I'll take the Pepsi challenge with any band's first 5 albums. And I loved Motley Crue 94. Shout out to Martin. I think he's got a copy of that on vinyl, courtesy of the sexy beasts here at Rock This Town Records. So, very nice. All right, cool. Band Tango. Sorry, Jenny. Is going to go to Jenny Jepsen. Jennifer Jepsen will be proper for $39. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate that. And George is now at 842 on the Molten Rock. And he likes those even numbers just like I do.
Angela jumped in on Bing, but it was after you had sold it.
Okay. And Angela had jumped in on what record?
On the Bing Tango, but you had sold it already.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, okay. So yeah, unfortunately, Angela, I just sold that to Jenny. So there you go. What do we got? Little Billy Ocean, $14. That is Suddenly a VG copy. Caribbean Queen is on here. Nice. Lover Boy is on here. Gonna be your boom boom lover. Lover Boy. No More Love on the Run. Caribbean Queen. That is a great song. This is a great album. And then Suddenly, of course, is on here as well. Two of my favorite, I would say these are probably, Calypso. There's a song called Calypso Crazy or something that isn't on this record. That's a really great song as well by Billy Ocean. But my two favorite Billy Ocean songs are definitely Caribbean Queen, I guess. And then Lover Boy. So there you go. That is $14 if anybody's interested. That is from the So Choice crate tonight, as we're like the Motley Crues and the Encore crate. So that's first come, first serve. All right, Days of Thunder. We had this last week, and I guess it's back in the Encore crate. Very nice. So you get a chance if you missed out on it. That is a $39, a VG++ copy featuring David Coverdale, John Waite, Chicago, Guns N' Roses is on this soundtrack. Elton John, Joan Jett, and the Blackhearts. Very cool.
Brandon Goldthwait's in on Billy Ocean.
All right, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, how you doing tonight? Is in on the Billy Ocean. Cool. This is, wow, my nemesis, the Franz brothers. Maybe it's just one of the Franz brothers. What do you got to say about this there, Jason? It's UB40, Labor of Love. What a fantastic record this is. A VG++ copy. It is $19 in beautiful condition. The exquisite Red Wine is on this record as well, along with a lot of other cool songs by, this is a really nice copy of UB40's record. Usually the UB40 records that come in are a little trashed, at least on the covers and stuff. That one's super nice. So there you go.
Addison can get the Days of Thunder.
All right, Addison's going to grab the Days of Thunder. Very cool, Addison. Thank you.
And Robbie LaFemme was first for UB40.
All right, and Robbie is getting the UB40. All right, cool. Very nice. Thank you, Robbie. Katie was also interested in that one, but Robbie grabbed it first. Billy Ocean, I'm going to do a last call on the Billy Ocean. I'm having a good time tonight. You having a good time tonight, Amanda?
Yeah.
Casey, you having a good time tonight? I'm going to do a last call on the Billy Ocean for Brandon at 14. Brandon, isn't that a nice name, Amanda? Yeah, I know it is. All right. And John was third on the UB40, but sorry, buddy. What can you say? UB40, they got it going on. It's like a good old Tone Loc song. They got it going on, baby girl, and they're on fire. Yeah, I wish I had the Shining soundtrack. I know Jason has a lot of soundtracks there. All right, let's see where we're at with the Metallica. Metallica's at 864 with Rebecca currently. Molten Rock. Like my Minnesota accent came out really well when I said molten. A little bit of Fargo accent or Minnesota accent. Metallica live in Chicago, April 20th, 1986. Talk about hitting close to home, huh, Rebecca, on that one. That's super cool. I wonder what venue they played that night. I know it was a club venue. I think I looked it up, but I don't remember what club in Chicago they played. Because they weren't a huge band by any means in 86. They were still pretty underground, man. Hey, Jimmy, the Motley Crue is a VG++ copy. It is US press. It is $49 for an OG Motley Crue. It does have a little bit of a saw cut on the top. You don't notice it as much on the front, maybe a little more on the back. Exactly, Todd. Minnesota. I'm from Minnesota, you know. This is Extreme Decade of Decadence. This is a poster. It is $39, 4-track, and it folds out into a poster. We folded out the poster last week. The set list on the vinyl is Decadent Dance, Money, In God We Trust, Decadence Dance, the album version, and More Than Words, the a cappella with Congos version. Well, that's kind of cool. And there's a big poster. Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Very nice. All right. Brandon is going to grab the Billy Ocean. Very nice, Brandon. I love Billy Ocean. One of my favorite artists. in the 80s. Just did really good stuff. All right, cool. What else we got in here? I have, because it cuts like a knife and it feels so right. That is Bryan Adams in excellent condition. That is $19 if you're interested in that one. Let's see. This Time's on here, Straight from the Heart. Of course, the big song, Cuts Like a Knife, among others on that one. Jimmy's going to grab the Motley Crue. Very nice, Jimmy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And Rebecca is Rebecca's doing the even numbers now. I like that, Rebecca. $8.88 for the Molten Rock on that one. The single highest record was a record of a Metallica. Once again, a bootleg Metallica that went for $1,600. So I have a lead on a Taylor Swift record that may be coming into the store tomorrow that we would probably price in the $2,000 to $3,000 range, if you can believe that. If I'm able to make a deal with the fine young gentleman bringing that in, but we'll see how that comes to pass on that one. All right, cool. So Cuts Like a Knife is 19 if anybody's interested. All right, let's keep going. We had the Extreme. This is Tangerine Dream. $24. It is a gatefold. No, it isn't a gatefold. It's a 2LP though. Oh, it is a gatefold. It is a VG++ copy. And it's from, obviously, originally released in 1972. I think this is an 80s repress. When I looked it up, this is Zeit, not to be confused with Rammstein Zeit. Tangerine Dream, $24, if anybody's interested in a little Tangerine Dream. A Platoon soundtrack for $19. A VG++ copy. Who's on this? Let's see. Smokey Robinson's on here. Merle Haggard, The Doors. Hello, I Love You. White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. Respect by Aretha Franklin. Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. When a Man Loves a Woman by Percy Sledge. The Rascals also on here as well. So there you go. A little Oliver Stone. Charlie Sheen. Willem Dafoe. And I think Tom Berenger's in this movie too, if memory serves. So there you go. And Jen loves herself some Tom Berenger. Yes.
Rebecca's getting Tangerine. Rebecca's out on Metallica. Addison's getting Platoon.
All right. Tangerine Dream goes to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. And then you said Platoon goes to Addison. Thank you, Addison. Grabbing the Platoon vinyl.
And then Rebecca's out on Metallica.
And Rebecca is out on Metallica. Oh, George went to $9.89. All right, cool. So thank you, Rebecca, for your interest in that one. I guess it's 1-1 now in the Battle of Metallicas. Who knows when the next Metallica kind of bootleg grail will come in. And I'm not going to make you wait any longer. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. That goes to our friend George for $8.98. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. That's super cool. And yeah, wow. And now we got we got cowbells among cowbells among cowbells here for George. Thank you, George. Awesome. All right. So here it comes. Amanda going to do it up in style for you. Very nice. All right. Thank you, George. We got to have some other music going with the cowbell. Sometimes I feel like that. Ode to Joy. It's not Ode to Joy, though, you tell me, right? Is it Ode to Joy? Today. I don't know what it is. But anyways, awesome, George. Thank you. Yeah, did the cars sell? I don't think the cars sold. No, we still have the cars, Addison, if you want it. So there you go. A free cowbell. Yeah, we'll have to send George a cowbell. I think there's a Tommy Lee cowbell that I saw out there. We could send George a Tommy Lee cowbell, and for that matter, Rebecca as well. So that is $19, Addison, if you're interested in that one. And Addison's going to grab that. Cool, Addison. Thank you. All right. What else? So I got Bryan Adams. That's 19. I'm going to do a last call on that one to keep things moving along. And that's Santa Lucia. When I see Lucia, isn't that supposed to be the main character in Grand Theft Auto 6 or one of them? Anyways, this is Hysteria. This is still in the shrink. It is a club edition from 1987, and it is a Canadian pressing, which is kind of interesting to me, I guess. I didn't know Canada did club editions, but still in the shrink. Excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket is tip top. It is $99 for Hysteria from 1987, a club edition. Can you open this up really quick and ask me if Life at the Top is still in there? It's the shot that when Def Leppard played Donington, I think in 1986, after Rick Allen came back from his accident. There it is right there. Yep, cool. Yep, so it does have the original inner sleeve as well. There you go. That's Life at the Top with Def Leppard 84 to 87 in the rain at Donington, 4th on the bill, which they were kind of miffed at. I remember hearing the story of. So that is $99 if anybody's interested in Leppard, and Robbie is interested in Leppard. Working for the weekend. There you go. Everybody's working. Let me check out the cover now that it's out of our. Yeah, so the cover looks great as we took it out of the Japanese sleeve that we put all of our stuff in when we, grade it and stuff like that. All right, I'm going to move Brian Adams to the left side here. Thank you, Brian. And that is 19. If you're joining us late, there's only been a couple of So Choice things that we still have. That is a Japanese pressing of Been Caught Stealing, a box set by Jane's Addiction. That's super cool. And then Scorpions Worldwide Live, which was 34, a VG++ copy. And then, of course, now the Brian Adams. So, all right, thank you. So Robbie has the Leppard at 99 now. The OG copy from 1987. Let's grab In God We Trust from Stryper. This is a UK pressing, I see in the notes. It is in excellent condition, and it is $34. So there you go. Little Michael Sweet, a little Robert Sweet, a little Oz Fox, and a little Timothy Gaines. In God We Trust is on here. I know that this is a well-regarded record, but I mean, other than To Hell with the Devil, I'm not too familiar with much of the catalog of Stryper, though I know Jen is a big fan of Stryper. So that's $34. That's actually a really nice copy. Excellent condition. The jacket's in top-notch shape, too, as well. Anyway, so there you go. Cool. All right, Estes is in on the Stryper, so Estes has that for $34. Robbie has the Hysteria OG from 87 in excellent condition for $99. All right, let me truck through the rest of these records. This is In Excess, Listen Like Thieves, a VG++ copy from 1985. It is $24. This is a pretty nice looking copy. I think there's a little bit of ring wear here on the record. I think I see it, at least right there I see it. But other than that, it looks pretty good. What You Need, Listen Like Thieves, obviously. Good Times, Bad Times. This was the precursor, of course, to Kick, and it was a hell of a precursor in my mind. This is kind of the album that I'm like, ooh, these guys are good. And then Kick came out, and they went supernova after that one. All right, what else we got in here? Scandal. This is self-titled, and Goodbye to You is on here. It's a 5-song EP.
Malcolm, we have some newcomers. Can you explain the entire process, please?
Cool. So for anybody that's hanging out with us for the first time, appreciate you hanging out with us. Amanda is to my left, and Casey's also hanging out here as well. These two wonderful young ladies do a great job of helping me get through the show, because sometimes I'm a little nuts, and they keep me focused, and they keep me hanging on as well. So this crate is all our encore crate. So it is first come, first serve, just like our new vinyl. We have another crate of new vinyl to come tonight. That's first come, first serve. And then these records here on the left are the So Choice crates. Great. So these are the records we think are a little harder to find that we're offering up to everyone. And if more than one person is interested, we go into a live auction scenario where you can kind of bid against the other person. And if you're like, I'm out, or if you're like, I'm staying in until the end, well, you can do that too on those kind of rarer records in some ways. And then these records are always first come, first serve. We send out invoices every Friday morning-ish, and you have 7 days to pay your invoice. If you don't pay your invoice, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam, those records go back to the show, and you get put on the naughty list. Can you get off the naughty list? Yeah, you can get off the naughty list. You get put on the naughty list twice. You can't get off the naughty list, unfortunately. It is what it is, I suppose. And then shipping is a flat $7 rate. So whether you buy one record or 45, it's all the same. So the more you spend on vinyl, the more I guess you save in shipping in this particular case. And did I leave anything else out? I think I left something else out, but I don't remember.
Sign up before you.
Oh yeah, sign up before and make sure you create an account. Just go to Rock This Town Records and create an account. It's really super simple. First name, last name, email address, shipping address. Even if you're local, we kind of need a shipping address just to complete the account, and you're good to go. Cool. All right, Robbie has the Leppard for 99. Oh, there we are. There it is. Like a little leg there. I'm going to do a last call on the Leppard at 99 for Robbie. Thank you. And then I think it was Estes that had the Stryper. And I going to do a last call on the Stryper as well. So there you go. Oh, I found my 7-inch singles. I got some great white 7-inch singles coming up here in just a second. I see them. Speaking of Leppard, and speaking of, there you go, right there. Yoink. Speaking of Leppard, this is the Armageddon. This is the nuclear mix and also the atomic mix of Armageddon from Leppard. This is $39. It's a 12-inch single, and it is a VG++ copy. Heart Brigade is $39, a VG+ copy of the Hard to Find Heart record, with All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You on that record. And this is Kiss, baby. VG++, still in the shrink, with the hype sticker, Tears Are Falling. And All Night is on here. So very nice. All right. All right. Paul's going to grab the Def Leppard Armageddon, one of my favorite Leppard songs of all time. And then speaking of Leppard, Robbie Summerlin is going to grab the Hysteria for 99. Thank you, Robbie. And then Estes is going to grab the Stryper, In God We Trust, for 34. Thank you, Estes. Sure. The Scandal record is 14. It's in excellent condition. The jacket looks actually pretty sharp. I'm very critical of jackets. I don't know if you know that, but I'm happy to point out anything wrong with the jacket. This one is pretty damn good. Is it perfect? No, but it is close to perfect. There's a small little tiny crease off the spine, but once again, that's not a big deal to anybody. And well, not a big deal to me and probably most people. It's hardly visible. So the track list on this one is Goodbye to You by Scandal. Love's Got a Line on You, Win Some, Lose Some, She Can't Say No, and Another Bad Love. The Kiss record was 29 for, let me find that. Kiss, yeah, 29 for Asylum from Kiss. All right, let me grab some other new records out of here. Well, let me grab this great white single. This is House of Broken Love 7-inch. That is $14. That is the young lady from the cover of Twice Shy and Hooked. And let's see what's on the B side of this. So this is actually a pretty good B side. So this is Bitches and Other Women medley. So it's Bitch by the Stones. It's Only Rock and Roll by the Stones. And then Women by Foreigner. So it's a little comp, a medley of the Stones, 2 Stone songs and a Foreigner song, and then House of Broken Love on the A side. That is a 7-inch single in excellent condition on that one.
I was interested. The Scandal's going to Rich Krulak.
All right. Rich is going to grab the Scandal. All right, cool. I thought I heard Kiss for some reason. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right. Rich is going to grab the Scandal record. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate that.
Paul's in on Great White.
Paul is in on the Great White. Very cool. And Fastway is going to go to our friend Glenn Casey. Cool, Glenn. Thank you. Glenn is going to grab a copy of Fastway. That's the last of the Fastway. There's no more of these out there. Well, I mean, maybe there's some record store in Binghamton has one, but those were only 750 copies of that made on white vinyl. Super cool. All right, cool. And I do have another 7-inch single. Thank you, Rich. Appreciate it. This is super cool. This is Syd Barrett on pink vinyl. It is $19. Where's our friend Corey when we need him, right? Corey's been off the radar, probably because of his new job, and we certainly understand that. In excellent condition, it is $19. And let's see, it's Crazy Diamond by Syd Barrett. This came out in what year did this come out? This was 1970. That's not right. 1983. this was released. Can you see? Or was it 93? It's on the bottom there. There's like a 1970, and then there's a 1983. 93. So it's a 1993 Syd Barrett single of Crazy Diamond. Let me give you the track list. Terrapin, recorded live in 69. Octopus, recorded live in 69. Produced by David Gilmour and Roger Waters. That's funny. Baby Lemonade, recorded in 70. And Effervescence Elephant, recorded in 1970. So Crazy Diamond. Let's see. Limited edition color vinyl on pink vinyl for that one.
Katie's first.
All right. Katie was first on the Syd. So Katie has that for 19. T-Rex is interested in that one as well. All right. The Kiss was 29. Oh, no, it's Devo. $19. If anybody's interested in that, that's a VG++ copy. And then Night Ranger, $24. Midnight Madness. Do we have 2 copies of Midnight Madness in there? Very nice. This one's on opaque blue vinyl. And it's color vinyl. And there you go. All right, cool. Let me recap this crate really quick. And then I've got more new vinyl. Some 9 Inch Nails in there. Some Oasis. Some Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, good stuff. All right. Night Ranger. Devo. Kiss. If you need price on anything, let me know. Heart. Brigade. In Excess. Listen like these. Decadence Dance. 12-inch single with 4 songs on it and a poster. $39 on that one. Night Ranger. Queensryche. Art of Noise, that is Kim Petras, that is Rainbow, Straight Between the Eyes, Linda Ronstadt, more Night Ranger, Steely Dan, The Scorpions, Jay Giles, U2, The Yardbirds, Boney M, Daryl Hall and John Oates, more Night Ranger, and Richard Marx, was it Don't Come Easy, and Berlin with Terry Nunn. I think that's Terry Nunn.
We're option for the
Syd.
diamond.
All right, cool.
And what was the heart price?
The Heart was 39 for Brigade. It's I think it's a UK pressing. I think that was 90 or 91. So the US really wasn't pressing vinyl back then. We had all gone CD crazy. And now there's like a billion CDs floating around out there. So some of them are pretty good, though, I've got to say. All right, Great White. Let me see where we're at on that one. I think we only had one person interested in the Great White. That is Paul. So Paul has the Great White. I'm going to do a last call on the Great White. House of Broken Love, 7-inch single, excellent condition on the vinyl. The jacket looks pretty good too. The B-side is kind of a medley of 2 Stone songs, Bitch and It's Only Rock and Roll, and then also Women by Foreigner, actually, on that one. So we're in a last call on that one. And then Syd Barrett. Let me see where that one. This one is super, 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 super cool, especially if you're a Pink Floyd fan. T-Rex has the Syd Barrett right now for 26. That's on pink vinyl. I should show you what the pink vinyl looks like. We'd be remiss if I did not. So there you go on the Capitol label. So Syd Barrett, Crazy Diamond. That is at 26 with Teresa. All right, cool. Let me try to do that. There you go. I got it. Thank you. I saw the corner of my eye that you were going to give me a hand there, and I pulled it off. All right, cool. All right, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and get Paul the copy of Great White for 14. Thank you. Cool pickup. You have to let me know, Paul, how that medley is that they do on that. I didn't listen to that yet, so there you go. George is at 34 on the Crazy Diamond on pink vinyl in excellent condition from Syd Barrett. And let me switch out this crate here. I got one more crate of new vinyl, and then we'll finish up the So Choice crate, and then we'll be good to go, as they say. All right, cool. Pull these forward a little bit, and we'll see what's in here a little. It's always a surprise in some ways. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a gold and platinum record. This is a VG++. It is still in the shrink. And who's on the record? Cyndi Lauper, Pat Benatar, Paul McCartney, Men at Work, Hall & Oates, Journey, Michael Jackson, The Police, Billy Joel. These comps are always kind of cool from the 80s. I'm going to give you the song titles because if you can test your 80s knowledge here. Here we go. Maneater. Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Language of Love. All right. Love that song. Rosanna, Separate Ways. Heat of the Moment, Love is a Battlefield. Come on, Feel the Noise. Say, Human Nature. Well, a little double shot of two legends there. That is Every Breath You Take. Oh my God, this is great. Down Under, my favorite Billy Joel song. Tell Her About It. You Might Think. 99 Luftballons, Twist of Fate. Damn. Now that is a golden, well, that is a platinum and diamond comp, if you ask me. So very nice. What was that? Was that 14? So that is from the So Choice crate. 14 on the So Choice crate on that one. Cool. All right. T-Rex is out on the SID. Thank you, T-Rex, for the interest there. George has the crazy diamond. We'll do a last call for George at 34 on that one from Sid Barrett. All right, cool. Foo Fighters. What record is this? Oh, There Is Nothing Left to Lose. With Stacked Dead Actors. Is that what it's called? Learn to Fly on here as well. Great video. Great song. That is 2LP $39.99.
First for gold. What number is that?
I don't know. This is probably the first one. There's no number on it. It's just gold and platinum. I mean, they went banger on pretty much every song here. I mean, obviously this stinks of 1984 this came out, because most of these songs came out in 83. Obviously, You Might Think came out in 84 from the Cars record, but I think everything else was probably released in 83, and that was like a primo year for music there. So it is just gold and platinum by itself. There's no number on that one. Cool. All right, and then so Katie has that first right, and then Todd was also interested. Brian was also interested as well. All right, let's get the Sid Barrett to our friend George. Thank you, George. Thank you, T-Rex, for the interest on that one. George is going to grab that for 34. Appreciate that. All right, what else is in here? I have a copy of Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap. This is a VG++ copy. It is $19, and it is AC/DC. An OG, probably from the late 70s. There's no barcode on it. Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap is on here. Big Balls is on here. Those are the two big songs, of course, though. The whole album is a great album from AC/DC, a great cover as well. $19. The jacket's in pretty damn good condition there for a record that's probably coming up on 50 years old now. So go figure. All right, Brian is at 20 on the gold and platinum, still in the shrink, a VG++ copy. But yeah, I mean, I'm guessing you've got all of the artist names on this, because that's so good, man. All right, Todd is in on AC/DC, so Todd has that for 19. Angie Ray, hey Angie, is at 21. And cool. And this is Gorillaz, Demon Days. That is $45.99, a 2LP. Dirty Harry's on here. And Feel Good Inc. is on here. And there's probably other stuff that I don't know. And the guy who created Gorillaz is the same guy that does Blur, isn't it? I think that's correct. In my time on finding out stuff. This is Duran Duran. Everybody loves Duran Duran. I love Duran Duran. We have a Duran Duran right over there. If you ever come in the store, there's it's kind of basically a picture wall, a collage of Duran Duran posters that a friend of the store, Jim, brought in. I haven't seen Jim in a while. So, Jim, if you're out there, stop by and say hello. And I still got some of his whiskey that he dropped off last year. Yeah, he dropped off some whiskey. I've had weed dropped off at the store by Jared. I've had whiskey dropped off at the store. And then, of course, cookies and pie from Amy and Denise, respectively, and all kinds of good stuff. So, all right, Estes is going to grab the Gorillaz. Very nice, Estes. Estes grabs Demon Days from Gorillaz. Cool videos that band always makes. And are we good on the... Okay, cool. So, Angie, make sure you create an account if you haven't done that yet. All you got to do to create an account is go to Rock This Town Records. Just create an account. All we need is your first name. There's like a little icon on the top of the page, whether you're on mobile or whether you're on your desktop or PC or laptop. And then what else? First name, last name, email address, and shipping address. And that's kind of all we need for you to create an account. So it's pretty simple. Once you've created an account, just let us know and you'll be good to go. You'll join the family. We got some really, really cool people. Occasionally we get an odd bird that'll come in, but then that odd bird will fly, 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 like Clarice Starling in Silence of the Lambs. All right. The gold and platinum is at 25 right now, I guess, with Todd. And then once you get an account created, Angie, let us know that one. And then the AC/DC. Let's see.
You said Todd had it for 25. Todd has the AC/DC for 25.
Oh, Todd has the AC/DC for 25. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed dirty. Okay, so Todd has the AC/DC for 25. Thank you, Todd. Sorry about that. And I'm holding up the wrong record. Calling the Franz brothers. Calling the Franz brothers. Senility is setting in for the host. Senility is setting in for the host. Ah, crap. All right, cool. So AC/DC is at 25 with Todd right now. And then the gold and platinum is at 26 right now for Angie. But once again, make sure you get your account created and let us know when you've created the account. And then the backup here is Brian at 24. But that also might change the price too in case Angie doesn't create an account. I'm sure you will, Angie, because you're cool. And so make sure your account's created here in the next couple of minutes. That'd be groovy. That'd be like a Phil Collins song, a groovy kind of love. This is Kelly Clarkson. All right, $28.99. And the big song on here is Breakaway. She does a daytime show, doesn't she? And so does Drew Barrymore, who has apparently a line of stuff at Walmart. Is that or at Target?
Walmart.
And I was watching a little bit of 50 First Dates today as well, flipping through the channels. Private Parts by Howard Stern, 50 First Dates, and I was up to a scene where it was really sad.
I know.
There's a lot of sad scenes in that movie, but there's a lot of super funny scenes in that. All right, cool, Angie. Thank you. All right, Felix has jumped in on gold as well, so make sure you get an account created, Felix, just in case you haven't. All right, what else is in here? Duran Duran, Astronaut on Milky Clear Vinyl, $29.99. Cool record. Reach Up for the Sunrise is on this record. Very nice. This looks like, is Warren Cucurella in the band, I think, at this point? I think he is, yeah. The same one that did the Wedding album. How about for Record Store Day announcement, the Wedding album from Duran Duran, special edition on what would be the 30th anniversary for, let's see, 30 years of marriage or 35 years of marriage is probably like, I don't know, Stardust, Lilacs. This is Kings of Leon with Only by the Night. It's a 2 LP and it is $44.99. Probably the biggest record from Kings of Leon with Sex on Fire on this record from those fabulous boys. All right, cool. Felix says he's created the account, and Casey will give me a thumbs up here in just a second. And we did get a thumbs up. Boom, we have a thumbs up. Thank you, Felix. Appreciate that. So Felix is the high bid on the gold right now at 30, gold and platinum, featuring really good songs. What am I saying? Perhaps arguably some of the best songs from Daryl Hall and John Oates, Cyndi Lauper, Dan Fogelberg, Toto, Journey, Asia, Pat Benatar, Quiet Riot, Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney, The Police, Men at Work, Billy Joel, The Cars, Nena, and Olivia Newton-John. Cool. Silver is 25 years. Gold is 50. Okay. So what's like 35? I think the, what year did the Wedding album come out from Duran Duran? Was that like 91? I think. So let's say 35 years probably. So there you go. All right, cool. And then where are we with Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap? Can you give me an update? Because I'm trying to remember. What's that?
I'm checking.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Right now, Angie has it for 26.
All right, Angie, who's creating her account, has it for 26. I know Todd was in on that one as well. So, all right, more new vinyl. This is Dream Theater. This is Falling into Infinity. Just got re-released or released on clear vinyl. It is $39.99. The Black Crows. Ooh, so I love this record. This is $36.99. It is got Remedy on it, among others. Sting Me is also on here. So many great Black Crow songs. The Robinson Brothers, Rich and Chris, and the Southern Harmony and Musical Companion. $36.99, newly remastered from the original production tapes. It is a single LP, $36.99, with Remedy, one of the greatest songs of all time, I would argue. Sure, I can, of course. All right, 30 Years was green. Okay, that's cool. All right, Herver wants the Black Crows. Very nice. All right, cool. Very, very good. So there should be like an icon in the upper left-hand corner that looks a little like a person. So there's like a shopping cart and then like a little type of person, right? Like an outline. It's a very basic outline of the person. So that's where you go to create the account. You just click on that. So hopefully that'll help a little bit in my description there. Cool. All right. I do have, I thought I had 2 copies. I do have 2 copies of Southern Harmony and Music Companion by the Black Crows. And this is 31.9. Oh, wait, hang on a second. How can that be? So one was, did we have the right price sticker on that record over there, Casey?
No.
Okay.
This is Tears for Fears.
Okay. So this is actually 30. Let me see. Yeah, this is $31.99. I thought that was a little high. So this is $31.99 on Herver. So it's actually $5 cheaper. So if you want to, I think we've got a Tears for Fears in here. We'll just swap those out in a second there. So we'll put the wrong stickers on, but we'll get that fixed really quick. So $31.99 for the Tears, not the Tears for Fears, the Black Crows record. All right, cool. So let's see. Gold, Angie has that for 31 at the moment. Felix is out on gold. Duran Duran Wedding Album was 93. Okay, so I guess we're 33 years in. Thank you, Tito. I appreciate you looking that up. And then AC/DC was at, I think, 26 with Angie. So we're just waiting on Angie to create her account. So it's in there somewhere probably, right? Or I don't think, maybe we feature it in the first crate tonight. So anyways, let me see what else is in here. We've got Ice 9 Kills. All right. This is $30.99. It's the Indie Store exclusive. It's on silver Scream vinyl. That's what the color looks like, or that's what it's supposed to look like. And it is a 2 LP. And I know Casey loves herself some Ice 9 Kills. Am I right or am I right?
Yes.
Yes, I am right. So there you go. $30.99, 2 LP indie exclusive on color vinyl there. Cool. All right. So for the moment, I'm going to grab another record out of here. This is Phil Collins' Face Value. It's $14. It is in the So Choice crate tonight. And it is $14 if anybody's interested in that one. And the Black Crows, we do have another copy. It is $31.99 on that bad boy. All right, Adam. Cool, Adam. Very nice. Adam grabs the Ice 9 Kills and the Buck Cherry. That's some good stuff, buddy. Some good stuff. All right, cool. All right, so Angie, when you get a chance, give us an update on the creating the account. Hopefully, you don't have any problems. And then Tito is in on the Phil Collins at 14. Thank you, Tito. Appreciate that. And then we're just kind of a little bit of a holding pattern for the moment, and give Angie a little time to get that the account created. This is $35.99. This is the Flaming Lips live in London with Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots. Ooh, that's good stuff. What's my favorite Flaming Lips song? It is
Taking first dates, do you realize?
Oh, do you realize? Yeah. Okay. Wasn't that in one of these movies that came out recently too? One of these Marvel movies or something?
I don't
Was
remember.
it Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or something? I don't know. I forget. So, all right. Angie says she's having some issues. So that's fine. If you want to just DM us that information, you can, and then we'll help you out there. It's cool, Angie. There's no problem. So for the moment, then I'm going to do a last call on the gold and platinum for Angie at 31. And then on the ACDC, I think it's the same. And Angie was interested in the ACDC, if I remember right.
Yes.
Yes. And that was at
26.
26 on the ACDC. So Angie, we'll help you get set up. You can just shoot us a message on Facebook Messenger. That's cool too. And we can help you create the account if you're having an issue. Sometimes, it's a little bit of a process, but some of the times it's easy. So anyway, so last call on those two for Angie. We'll keep going.
Tito's out on Phil.
Okay, so Tito is out on Phil, was in on Phil, out on Phil. Face value that is in the air tonight. So that's 14. I'm going to do a last call on that one to keep things moving along as well. And I have Bob Seger, greatest hits, 41.99. That is, well, a 2 LP. And everything from Roll Me Away, Night Moves, Against the Wind, Hollywood Nights, Old Time Rock and Roll, You'll Accompany Me Like a Rock, among others. It is a gatefold. It is $41.99 if you're interested in that one. And then we've also got, Oasis. What's the story, Morning Glory? That's a 2 LP. Of course, these guys are doing like the biggest tour of the year this year. That is $44.99, playing oodles of stadium dates throughout the world, including here in the U.S., apparently. Hopefully they get along. That is $44.99 if anybody's interested.
Terry's in on Phil.
All right, Terry's in on Phil. So we'll do a quick last call for Terry at 14 on the face value from Phil Collins. And then we're going to go ahead, Angie, and put these aside for you. ACDC, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. And then also gold and platinum. So thank you, Angie, and welcome to the show. We like having a good time all the time, as Viv Savage would say from Spinal Tap. We are predominantly Gen X, but we also welcome in Gen Z and some millennials as well. Millennials are cool. And baby boomers are also cool. And I don't know any of the other, there's the greatest generation, I guess that would be one of the other ones. And then Terry is going to grab the Phil Collins. Very nice. Thank you, Terry. Very cool on that. What else do we have in the So Choice crate tonight? I have a copy of Born in the USA still in the shrink for $19. It is a VG Plus copy, Dancing in the Dark, I'm on Fire, Cover Me, I'm Going Down. Of course, the title track, among others. And then I have H2O by our friends in Hall & Oates, $14, a VG Plus copy on that one. More new vinyl. This is the 2 LP color vinyl reissue of Pyromania that came out last year. A limited edition on blue and yellow vinyl. I guess that starts fires. And this is $56.99. However, you get a second album. So the first album has been remastered. And it is a gatefold as well to boot. And the second album has an unreleased outtake of No You Can't Do That, which is actually a pretty good tune. And then you get the rough mixes of the rest of the album, which is kind of fun to hear, the rough mixes. So Jen and I have a copy of this because Pyromania, my favorite album of all time. It is $56.99, but it is on color vinyl, and it is a limited edition color vinyl on that one. All right, Bruce is at 19, and Hall & Oates is at 14 on that one. Let's see what else we got. Skin and Bones by the Foo Fighters. That is a live record. That is $39.99. Everlong's on here. Best of You is on here. My Hero's on there. So very cool live record from the Foo Fighters. Pretty Hate Machine. 9 Inch Nails. $26.99. Trent Reznor and company going on tour this year. Terrible Lies on here. Obviously, Head Like a Hole is on here, among others. There you go. And then we've got Fleet Foxes with Crack Up. $29.99. That is a 2LP. That's a pretty good price for a 2LP. Fleet Foxes, $29.99. All right, I'm going to do a last call on Bruce and on Hall & Oates. Bruce is 19, Hall & Oates is 14. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. And let's finish out the rest of the new vinyl crate tonight. What do we got? More 9 Inch Nails. This is the Downward Spiral. This is $46.99. Boom. And it is a gatefold, and it is a 2LP. What does the hype sticker say? It says the definitive vinyl edition of the Downward Spiral, meticulously prepared by Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails director John Crawford, remastered on 180-gram vinyl, originally released in 1994. This is Def Leppard again on Through the Night, $33.99, a brand new copy of that record. And we've got Dream Theater with the Pull Me Under 12-inch single on translucent yellow vinyl, $29.99, with Metropolis Part 1 on there. And then finally, this monster. This is The Fragile. The Fragile. It's The Fragile by 9 Inch Nails. Is this? It almost feels like a triple record. Let's see what it says here. It's $44.99. Once again, the definitive edition, blah, 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 bling, 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 bling. Originally released in 1999. So 9 Inch Nails, a bunch of 9 Inch Nails here with The Fragile. All right, let me put those to the side, and then let's finish the night off with the Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat for $14, a VG++ copy in the So Choice crate. And then we've got Dire Straits with Brothers in Arms. That is $24, a VG++ copy. And then last but not least, the Eagles, Greatest Hits, Volume 2. And actually, I kind of prefer this Eagles Greatest Hits to Volume 1, honestly. I know it's maybe a sacrilege to say, but this is a great Greatest Hits record. This is a VG Plus copy. Hotel California, Heartache Tonight, Seven Bridges Road, Victim of Love, Life in the Fast Lane, New Kid in Town, The Long Run, among others on that one. Cool. All right, Becky is in on the Go-Go's. Cool. So Becky has that for 14. Good to see you, Becky. And so I'm picking up Panda Express, Chinese food. It seems like it's been, for Jen and I tonight, it seems like it's been hard for me to find good Chinese food.
Oh, you gotta go to J&K and Chandler.
J&K and Chandler? Are they really
The
good?
letters J and K.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
All right.
good.
Very nice.
So good.
Jen and I love Chinese food. I used to always get the shrimp lo mein, but then I developed a shellfish allergy.
Aw.
So no dice on that anymore. But yeah, I love like almond chicken, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, you should try J&K.
But we're getting Panda Express. I know it's pretty decent Chinese food for, for fast food, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it usually tastes pretty good. So there you go.
And James is in on the Eagles.
James is in on the Eagles, so James has that for 14. I'm going to do a last call on the Go-Go's for Eastside Tilly, also known as Becky McConcert Weirdo.
Tito's gonna get the.
And Tito wants the Pretty Hate Machine. Very nice, Tito. Let me grab the Pretty Hate Machine out of here. 9 Inch Nails. There you go, Tito. Very cool. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And then I'll do a last call on the Eagles for James at 14 on that one. So let me do a quick recap on this crate of vinyl here.
James said out.
Oh, James out on the Eagles. So never mind on the Eagles. So that one's still available. And Teresa says live the original Chic Walnut. Not sure what that.
Orange chicken and walnut.
Oh, I see. Got it. Got it. T-Rex. That's cool. That is The Fragile from 9 Inch Nails, Dream Theater 12-inch single of Pull Me Under, Leppard, more 9 Inch Nails, Fleet Foxes. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Foo Fighters, Leppard, special expanded edition of Pyromania with 11 bonus tracks. What's the Story? Morning Glory from our friends in Oasis, Bob Seger, Greatest Hits, Flaming Lips, The Black Crowes, Southern Harmony, Dream Theater, and that is Kings of Leon, Duran Duran, Kelly Clarkson, and finally more Duran Duran and more Foo Fighters. So Duran Duran, the Foo Fighters rule the day. All right, Becky's going to grab the Go-Go's Beauty and the Beat for 14. Thank you, Becky. Appreciate that. And that's kind of the big show for tonight, I guess. We've got the Dire Straits, as mentioned, got the Eagles' greatest hits, and then let me see what else we had left over here from the So Choice crate tonight. Bryan Adams, Cuts Like a Knife for 19, OG copy. Scorpions, OG copy from, was it 85, 86 of Worldwide Live, and this super cool Been Caught Stealing, Jane's Addiction box set, 12-inch single Japanese press for 44.
T-Rex is going to be the king of Leon.
All right, T-Rex wants the Kings of Leon. Cool. Thank you, T-Rex. And yeah, very nice. I love the artwork on that. Super cool. All right, thank you, Becky. Gregory says if we get an OG Southern Harmony, you'll be bringing your A game. Yeah, I've never seen. I don't know if I've ever seen any OG Black Crowes walk in the store. It's just that's a hard band to find stuff on, because I think anybody that's a Black Crowes fan is probably going to hang on to it, right? I can't imagine unless somebody, had an unfortunate schmelting accident and then they ended up, having to move on. And no 6 a.m. I can try to get some more 6 a.m. Tito though. So there you go. All right, so that's the big show for tonight. I don't think I have anything else to add. We'll be back here, same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow night. That is 7 Eastern. And Angie, if you're still hanging out with us, we'll get you some help on setting up your account. So not a problem. That's cool. We're very approachable here for the most part, unless I'm working. And sometimes I get in a groove and I'm just like, I need to pay people more mind. But I guess that's just some kind of you get locked in, you get in a zone like computer programmers do, I guess, in some ways. And I have that gene in front of me. Hey, thanks, Jorge, for hanging out. Adam as well. Very cool. Tito. Yeah, Herford. Well, that's my dream of having the wedding album for Record Store Day. We should get an announcement on Record Store Day, I'm guessing in the next 2 or 3 weeks at max. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, but probably just before Valentine's Day. I'm guessing the announcement will come. But you never know. It could come early. Or it could be after Valentine's Day. Either way, happy Valentine's Day. Amanda, have you ever celebrated Galentine's Day?
I have. I'm actually going to be celebrating it again this year with some of my friends.
Nice. A little Parks and Rec reference there, just like Neutral Milk Hotel with, I can't remember Aubrey Plaza's name in that show. And she just lost her husband, I guess. So, ew. And then I see Watch Mojo. You ever heard of Watch Mojo? They do those countdown things. They put up like the 30 worst movies or whatever of the century, and they had her picture on there.
Oh,
I think
so
it's from.
lovely.
I know, it was like, talk about poor timing and poor taste. And I think it was that Robert De Niro movie that she did with Robert De Niro. So De Niro's been in some great stuff, but he's also made some clunkers. Angie also wants the Scorpions. Let me grab that and put that aside for you, Angie. Thank you. Where is it? There it is. Worldwide Live. Klaus. Herman. Matthias. Or is it? I don't know. Rudolph. And then, of course, the great Francis Buchholz. All right, cool. Thanks, everybody. You guys have a great night. Thanks, Felix, for joining us tonight. Adam, take care. And we're out of here. Thank you to Amanda. Great job, as always. And Casey.